Good afternoon, guys. There's a lot of misinformation out there when it comes to weather, and I know quite a bit about it. And I want to explain to you why, these news outlets saying bomb cyclone and devastating storm need to knock it off because this storm never reaches the coast. And then if you're local here to the Pacific Northwest, I want to explain to you why it will not be windy or very windy in most of the Willamette Valley, uh, but it may be windy in the Portland metro area, and I'll show you why. So hold on a second here, and I'll show you my little whiteboard back here. Real rudimentary way, so you guys have a better understanding of how this stuff works. And some of you are saying that the storm on Friday into Saturday is stronger. It really isn't. It's actually a weaker storm, but it's closer proximity. So the Willamette Valley will get windier, most likely, if the forecast holds, than it will tonight into Wednesday. So let me show you. Okay, I said rudimentary, and I meant it. I put my JAWS magnet up there, so you see this is the ocean. So you got Washington, Oregon, California, real basic map. So here's what's happening. So the storm is basically moving a trajectory just like this, okay? And it's developing right in here, which is about where it's at right now. So by later this evening, overnight, it's going to set up about right here. But high pressure over here is going to keep it from reaching the coast, okay? So what's going to happen is it's going to be a couple hundred miles offshore still. But what that does is, over here in central Oregon, it draws the southeasterly winds, okay? Just because we have high pressure over here in the Intermountain West, and low pressure out there. High pressure always wants to go to low pressure. So we're getting pretty strong southeasterly winds, and it's same in Washington too. I just didn't draw the arrows. But they're going to get a lot of snow over there in the east slopes of the Cascades due to what's called orographic lift. All that cold air damming is going to be over there, plus they're going to get quite a bit of rise coming because you gain elevation from this point to here. So they're going to get a lot of air rising, a lot of precipitation there. They actually have blizzard warnings up there. But anyway, this low pressure center is going to stop right there, spin for a little bit, doesn't meander too long, and it's actually going to back off to the northwest, and it actually comes back around. Now, while that's happening, another surface low is going to develop right here, okay? And that's the one that's going to come in on Friday, most likely. I put Friday, Saturday, but probably most likely Friday, Saturday. So here's why you'll probably get more wind to the Willamette Valley. We still have the high pressure here. We have higher pressure down in California. It's higher here than it is here. But this is a weaker, this is only a 970-ish, 975 millibar low. It's going to come in from the southwest, move northeast, and it's going to come closer to the coast, probably inland somewhere in BC, southern British Columbia. But what that's going to do, it's going to cause a pressure rise. It's going to cause a pressure difference. Lower pressure, high pressure. Like I said, high pressure goes to low. So now you're going to have that avenue for winds, winds to drive up the Willamette Valley and western Washington as well. Let me go back over here. So Washington, your biggest chance of winds with this storm are going to be through the Strait of Juan de Fuca, and then on the foothills of the Cascades, on the western side of the Cascades, because you're gonna get what's called mountain wave effect. You're gonna get downsloping winds that are gonna speed up as they go down. So, and that's possible in some areas of the valley too, but not so much this time because they're kind of wind shielded in this scenario where it's off the coast. And actually once this low comes back through, he actually gets caught in the cyclonic flow, and this low is going to meander around, weaken, and I think by Sunday, Monday, he's supposed to come right in here somewhere if you take the models at face value as a weaker low. So we're actually going to get more precipitation over here in Central Oregon, I think Sunday or Monday, due to the proximity of that low and where it comes in. It's going to come right over the top of us here in Central Oregon. So hopefully that clears things up for you guys, but that's basically the scenario. I could have done another scenario for Sunday, Monday with this same low because he gets stuck back in the cyclonic flow, and he's actually going to come back into us. Look at your weather maps. Learn how to read them, and they'll tell you what you need to know. Quit watching the news. They're all about clicks. It's all about clickbait.